Hey everybody, Mr. O'Neill here. We are at about the 6 week point in the trimester, and we are almost through the week when we came back to face. Some of us did, and some of us that were face to face went virtual. We had some people switch schedules, so that caused some things to happen. So I'm just gonna explain some of those things that happened. Okay, so some people had to switch sections for various reasons to kind of balance classes out, or they were switching to a virtual section, or they were switching from a virtual section into a face-to-face section anyway. And so for social distancing purposes, we had to kind of balance those classes out. So a few people got moved around. So what that did is that moved their name out of Skyward, out of one section, and then into another section. Now that was a fairly easy fix. There's some buttons I can push and it puts all their grades back in from the section that they were in before. However, in Google Classroom, as of right now, there's no way for the teacher to say, take student A out of this section along with all their grades and put them in this section. So a few people have moved around and they've discovered that all of their assignments are listed as missing in Google Classroom because they changed sections. And so we are I'll work with those people to get those grades put back in. But Skyward is the one that we're going to go by now. I know Skyward was kind of acting a little funny like a week ago or so. We got that figured out. That was some settings that needed to be changed or changed back. So we should have that. That should be good. I apologize for the uncertainty. Art students, it's always good to keep your artwork just in case anyway, and hopefully you've been doing it well enough where you don't want to just throw it away and not keep it. So always good to keep it in a folder anyways. Good idea. So at the 6 week section or mark of the marking period, we usually do progress reports. So progress reports probably will be coming out somewhat soon. That's a Mr. Lundeen call as far as when we're gonna have progress reports. But as a teacher, what that says to me is we need to see where everybody's at. So some of the assignments that we've been handing in, I haven't marked as a 0 and missing yet. I've just marked them as missing or even just as not handed in yet. As of today, Thursday morning, we're going to start to put those zeros in up until like the last assignment. That prevents anybody from being shocked at the end of the trimester thinking that they had an A plus and missing 8 assignments, and then all of a sudden their grade crashes when I put the zeros in at the end of the trimester. So I want to do that now and get everybody caught up. So basically this week has been all about upping your grade one way or another. The best way to increase or to improve your grade dramatically is if you have any zeros, go back, watch the video for that assignment, do the assignment, and hand it in. Your grade will go up really quickly if you get rid of those zeros, okay? And I'm not a really, really hard grader. Most people that finish the assignment, even if they don't do even if they're kind of a sloppy assignment, usually get at least a C minus if they're really, really sloppy, okay? Most people, I'd say the average grade of a handed in assignment is probably a 10 out of 10. And we have some people that are doing outstanding and getting an 11 or a 12. Now, if you've got all your assignments in, again, a reminder that you can go back and you can take some of your lower grades on the project type assignments and you can try to hand them in done even better and maybe get an 11 or a 12 if you want to. Some people are actually doing that, or they're going to see if they can be the highest grade point average in the class. And those people will always probably do okay. It's the people that have the zeros, okay? We really got start back at the very farthest assignment back. If it's a 0, watch the video, redo it, get that grade up before progress reports hit. Okay? So this week is all about review your grades, review how you did. When you find something that you didn't do, maximum points, refine it, make improvements to it, hand it back in, and then also correct. If you have a 0 and you're missing an assignment, correct that situation by turning in the assignment, doing the assignment and turning it in. Okay? So good luck. We have today and tomorrow. In class, we'll be working on these as well. So let's get those done. And by next week, we're going to start new assignments again. And hopefully we can get everybody caught up. We have a lot of people that are getting caught up. And hopefully we don't have anybody left behind.